I'd like to go to Deb Kostroun down at the New York Stock Exchange for a market update.
Thanks a lot, Keith. And as you were talking about, a pretty big day here for the markets. The S&P and the Dow closing at our highest level in 18 months. The Nasdaq at a 20-month high. And we saw lots of 52-week highs in the Dow Jones Industrial Average to propel it higher. You had Caterpillar, Hewlett-Packard, McDonald's, and United Technologies all hitting 52-week highs in today's session. And the market rising on a lot of positive economic news. We saw the biggest increase in jobs in 3 years, as well as faster than expected growth in the services industry, and an unexpected increase in pending home sales, and that was an indication that the economy is strengthening. Money managers are saying that the jobs number that came out on Friday was just the confirmation that we do have this global economic expansion on our hands, and this is just one of the final pieces of data to confirm that the economy is recovering and stocks are benefiting. Still, other money managers are saying this kind of environment with the improvement in the economy combined with low interest rates that Keith is going to be talking about and improving profits is a good reason to be involved in this market. Keith?
Thanks, Deb. Today was another one of these very hawkish days, particularly the bond market, getting very worried about, amongst other things, inflation. We saw this ISM number actually on Thursday as well, which is extremely hawkish. But this morning, the non-manufacturing side of that number was bad. Did we see that in the stocks today, Deb, on the energy side or the inflation trades in general?
That inflation trade certainly there because we saw the dollar lower, and this is the area of the market that really benefited with the dollar lower and the trade that was also going on in Treasuries, energy and material stocks, the biggest gainers. In fact, energy leading the S&P and gaining as crude oil rose to $86.90 a barrel. That's a 17-month high for crude oil. And crude oil rising on all this optimism that the economy is improving, and that helping out a lot of stocks like Exxon, Halliburton, and Murphy Oil. In addition, commodity producers rallying with the price of gold, copper, and aluminum. Those commodities all on the rise. Gold rose to the highest price in more than a couple of weeks. Copper rising to a 20-month high. And so, of course, that's one of the things that traders were really talking about, Keith, that relationship between the dollar and commodities, certainly present as the dollar was falling. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Deb.